Hey guys, well, this is Monday, and the last time that I recorded telling about my weight and everything was last week Sunday. So a complete week has gone by, and this is what's come so far. I have lost 3 pounds since last week, last Sunday, and like well, there isn't all that much of a difference, but I have noticed that my stomach is somewhat smaller, at least I think. And what I was doing was I was doing sit-ups, or crunches rather. I don't do sit-ups, but crunches and push-ups, and then walking. And I was trying to do that early in the morning before it was too hot. But the past few days I've gotten up way too late to even try to go walking, and I've kind of lapsed in any more crunches and push-ups. So I'm not giving up as far as that goes. I am going to resume as soon as the temperatures start coming back down, because right now they've been running up into the hundreds. So I'm going to kind of wait until the temperatures comes down a little lower. And the crunches and push-ups, I'd rather do them when I go walking. That way it's not just a small thing. I know eventually it adds up, but I think cardio works awesome with strength training. So that is going to be when I can. I did do the 5-day challenge, and I did put it down on a chart. As it happens, though, I kind of screwed up because it's really been busy for me where we had moved, and then with the temperatures being hot, it's affecting this apartment. Therefore, it's like causing me to just kind of drag. I've not had too much of an appetite because of the heat, and that's a good thing. I count that as a very good thing, not to want to eat too awful much. Hoping that it actually becomes more of a habit than just because of the heat, because I don't want to eat a lot. I just don't. I don't have a love affair with food anymore. So, as far as it goes for the 5-day challenge with the chart that I talked about, I've got the weight down, which I had already lost 1 pound before I had written the chart out, and then I went from 219 down to 216 by the end of the 5 days. I went from 10 push-ups to 15 push-ups by the end of the 5 days, and I went from 30 crunches to 35 crunches by the end of the 5 days. As far as it goes for the water intake, it's been up and down. I had a goal of 64 ounces, but it's kind of been up and down because, as I've said before, I don't drink a lot. But with the temperatures, I've tried to put down more fluids than normal. The eating pattern, I, on the whole part, stuck with the time frame of the intermittent fasting, which was from 8 p.m. to 11 a.m. On the whole part, I stuck with that. On a couple days, I actually ate either 1 hour before 11 or ate a small thing after 8. But other than that, I pretty well stuck with that. And so, that's good. My steps, I stayed in the average between 5,000 to 7,000, But on the last day, I actually exceeded that with 10,000. I actually went over 10,006. So, not bad, not bad. But I have gone back to not wearing the Fitbit. Like I said, with the heat and everything, it's completely drained me. I've not felt like doing much at all. I'm doing good just to be able to clean house. And I try to get that done in the morning before the heat gets too bad. The videos, of course, it's fine. Sitting around recording, no problem. At least I'm not overexerting myself and causing myself to overheat. But yeah, as soon as the temperature starts to come back down a little, even if by about 10-15 degrees, I'll resume walking, because the way it goes right now, as long as we're hitting over 100, I'm having to go walking at around 8:30, and normally I get up by about 9. By the time I'm ready to go walking, it is way too late for me to even attempt. So if the temperatures comes back down, then awesome. Even if I get up at 9, by the time I'm ready to go walking, it would still be a decent temperature for me to go. So with that said, overall, I think I've done pretty good working with what I can, how I can, with what I can. So I will give you another update next week to let you know how it's all gone. But 4 pounds is pretty awesome to me, and a lot of that may be fluid, but hey, that's fluid that's not making me miserable, right? Right. So until next week, I'll see you then.